Get it. Let's talk about gemstones and discovering the amazing properties. Take a look at this.
Wagyl stone is named for actually the area that this is mined. I've flown all over Australia, but I will tell you, they're in the middle of nowhere. When they mine Wagyl stone, think about this. They go out, they basically camp out for as long as their fuel, their food, and most importantly, their water lasts. This is a brand new mine find, brand new release. This started last year, same time, Tucson Gem event, right? That's where it all started, to actually bring it to our HSN viewers.
So I say Wagyl, you say Wagyl.
Okay, you saw the footage there. Okay, this is what I love. Okay, this is really what makes my life. Okay, because they were shooting in Tucson. Okay, so they met. You just saw right there that was live in Tucson just now that we just did, right? And we went to last year. We got this is I call it Wagyl. Okay, Wagyl stone, right? So we were in Tucson. We went back to the miner because we knew that this was going to be on the event. And the whole thing is you have to understand, this is, you know, these are mine finds. We met this miner last year, first time, met him in Tucson. He had 1 ton of this material that he had mined. It's his deposit, his mine. So we bought everything. We got there 2 weeks before anybody else came into town. And we went around and we cherry picked and we got everything, right? And this was a new mine find. Now, it's really funny because, you know, he's Australian. Right. And I joke with Adam all the time, and we're just in fun, right? But I do speak 3 languages. I speak British, okay, or the Queen's English. I speak Australian and also American, okay? Because I tell my wife all the time, I said, you know, what did you know, she'll tell me something, she'll say, what did you not understand? I said, well, if you would speak English, then I could probably do that. She goes, I do speak English. Your problem is you speak American. So, this, what makes this fun, though, and really interesting, okay, now think about this. This year, we went back, and he had 3 pieces of this material. So he didn't even get any more. He wasn't even able to mine anymore. Wow. So you're seeing something that was mined 2 years ago that we found in Tucson from the miner, right? Bought everything that he had brought to Tucson, which was 1 metric ton. Sounds like a lot, but think about this, it probably takes over 5 pounds of the rough material just to cut one of these necklaces, and that doesn't include the turquoise. This is a brand new world launch. Nobody's ever seen, if you're the kind of person, I have so many people that actually shop with us that, and I think this is really cool, that they actually get the fact it's a mine find. This is something that nobody else has seen. That's the beauty of what we do. And this is what's really exciting is when you go out there, when you've been doing this for 40+ years, tromping the planet Earth, and you find something entirely brand new that you've never ever seen before, that is what's so exciting. What's exciting about this material, and I have some beautiful samples. If you just wait a minute, I'll run back to the hotel room and get them. I got out here, and then I realized I forgot the samples, okay, the specimens. This is so interesting because it's got like a browns, tans, even butterscotch is in it, and it swirls. It's just got the most unique pattern. And I call it Wagyl. He calls it Wagyl. He calls it Wagyl. I can't even say Wagyl. It's Wagyl stone. And so it was a whole thing when we were there with the camera crew. I mean, it was almost like a comedy routine, right? Because everybody says it a different way. Right. But what's unique, if you like things that are new, if you like things that are different, I dare you go anywhere in any jewelry store in America and go in and ask, say, well, you know, I was just thinking, could I see some Wagyl stone? And see what your response will be, okay? And that's what's really cool, and that's what's cool about mine finds. We get to bring you things that you're never gonna see ever anywhere else. And in this case, okay, now it's not always the case, but think about it. This year, anybody who wanted to do what I did last year wouldn't have been able to do that. Right. He had 3 pieces. 3 pieces of it that he had that were, you know, I guess his display or specimens from last year or whatever, and that's all the material that he had. He doesn't even, it's not that he maybe can go eventually go mine more of it, but, you know, he brought it that one time, and he had different things. He had some beautiful mookaite. He had some different things that he had mined, but you can see, Adam, on this. This is what makes it so incredible. You see the pattern on that?
It's like butterscotch or a toffee, or it's just gorgeous.
Well, you know, like if you think about it, like Mother Nature and how that's all blended and how that's all made, and that's all natural. Okay, it's all natural. It's not something that's simulated or, you know, and that's what's so cool and so unique is Mother Nature is probably one of the greatest artists. You see this one right here? Okay, look at this.
Yeah.
Compared to the other one.
Yes,
They're